Podketeers.
Yeah, I don't like Pat McAfee's theme song. No offense. I know you're listening, Pat McAfee, but whatever.
Yeah, you jerk. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's like, I get it. Like he's a very energetic dude.
Uh-huh.
Right?
I don't know who this guy is.
So,
Me
all right.
neither.
So for those who don't watch wrestling or don't watch ESPN, he's an announcer.
neither.
He
Or
used
haven't.
to play or haven't. Like, yeah. He used to play for the Colts. He was a punter for the Colts. And then he retired 2017, 2018, something like that. I don't remember. But he went on to host College Game Day on ESPN, and he did some stuff with WWE. He's like an announcer, color commentator. And like, he's got his own theme song and everything, like when he comes out to the ring for announcing and stuff. But the
Like
opening,
they wrote a theme song for him?
I mean, all of the announcers have theme songs that are like their personalities.
Uh-huh.
And so his kind of has like I think it's part of the Colts chant, like oh or something like that.
That's
I don't
Bad
know. I'm not a
Romance
Colts
by
fan.
Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Caught in
I mean,
a
you're
bad
not wrong.
That's why.
romance.
So
Rah, rah,
so that's
ma,
where he
la,
went
la.
wrong. He stole it from Lady Gaga. I see. Got it.
Anyway, you were saying.
So no, right. So he like his theme song. They have this really bad habit of starting theme songs with like the wrestler or whoever like saying 2 or 3 words, and it's really annoying for some of the wrestlers because it feels like it doesn't feel like their personality.
Is it like something like they pre-recorded or like they like grabbed
pre-recorded
it from? Oh, okay. So it's like
Yeah.
the guy had to like go over to like a recording studio and say like,
Right.
"Eat my shorts" or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
So you said you didn't watch it. What are you talking about? Like, you're nailing all of this. Yeah, but every wrestler will do like a tagline or something like that, and
Okay.
they'll tack it onto the opening of the theme
Cream
song.
of the crop.
And they should do that. And Pat McAfee's feels like, I always feel like I'm about to take a nap because like he says let's go, but you know how like on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, they're like let's go, right?
Let's go.
That hurt.
It wasn't none of those though.
Sorry,
I've
there's
taken
like
yeah.
I should not have done that. Now my throat hurts again.
Oof.
So, but it's not let's go.
So, but it's not like- yeah,
let's
it's
go.
not like
yeah,
let's
rock
go
and
that-
roll.
There's no energy to it. He's like, let's go. I'm like, what is happening right now? That's like his theme song, and then the whole like Lady Gaga part starts like, oh, there's music and stuff,
What
and he
if
comes
that-
out and he's like skipping and stuff. It's like that what just happened?
What if that guy that does the beginning, he goes, "Are you? Let's get ready to rumble."
That's exactly what I'm saying. You get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, the energy drop is ridiculous on that last portion of it.
Are you ready?
Exactly. You get me. So yeah, it bothers me. I don't like. Other than that, I think his theme song is fine. It's just
Well, because
get
it's
rid
just
of that
Lady
opening
Gaga.
part, man. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Friggin'
Yeah.
Pat McAfee, more like I don't know. I was gonna try and come up with something funny, but it didn't work. Nap, more like Nap McAfee. Am I right? Hey, Nap Mac. Because okay. Anyway,
Hey, since we're talking about sports
sport ball,
stuff,
sport
let's talk
ball.
about
Sports?
brackets real quick. I realized
I had to buy some brackets from Home Depot the other day.
what type of brackets? L
They're like
brackets,
L
T
brackets,
brackets?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
like an L. That's a T strap. These are L brackets.
Nice.
Yeah, just some projects I'm working on at work, but I'm assuming that's not the kind of bracket you were talking about.
No, these are exactly the type of
Okay,
brackets. Let's
so
talk a little bit more.
yeah, so they were 6-inch L brackets. They have 4 holes for screws. I think they take a I don't know,
Like what
3/16
Oh.
screw. You need a flathead screw, not a pan head because you want those to be flush. But yeah, this has been bracket talk.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
This week in bracket talk,
This week in bracket talk,
we'll talk a little bit more about brackets that you would
zinc
like to use
versus
trying to
steel.
hold up cabinets
Yeah, shelves.
and shelving.
Yeah, wobbly
Very
tables.
exciting.
Bracket talk.
Riveting.
So
No, rivets is a different podcast, Melissa.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is
that's
brackets,
next
not
week.
rivets.
Hey, you got me this mug, right, Andrew?
I have that mug. I don't.
Didn't you get me this?
Maybe I bought it from Spirit
think-
Halloween for you and
mug? I
then
think
brought
you
it
got this one
down.
for me. Yeah,
I have it. I have one. It's up there somewhere.
This week, this has been my mug of choice. Normally, I drink out of the Grogu and Mando
It's
mug.
a pretty big mug. It's a nice mug.
Yeah. But this week I uncovered this one, and because I've been drinking a lot of tea this week, it holds a lot. So this is.
I like those freaking hitchhiking ghosts. They're pretty cool.
I like them.
Cool. They're
So yeah.
cool and cool.
A sport-ish bracket talk. I
Mhm.
realize next week is the first week of February, which
Oh,
means
you
that
mean
we
tomorrow?
are only, yeah.
Why we're
tomorrow.
recording this?
Yes. Yeah.
You
I
mean
didn't
in
realize it
2
was
hours?
Tomorrow.
In how many hours?
I didn't realize it was already tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow's February, which means that we are only a short 27 days away from March Mayhem
Right.
at this point. I know we had some ideas about what we wanted this year's March Mayhem to be.
I already forgot it.
And me too, because I know a lot of them were tossed out as potential ideas. And I think some of them were just kind of like jokes, especially considering that we did the Roger Rabbit bracket or the Indiana Jones
we did the
bracket.
Indiana Jones bracket. Thank you
did.
very much. That I was not a joke.
That was
That
fun.
It
was
was fun though.
a good
Choosing
bracket.
your favorite indie in June, because we did 2 or 3 last year.
I don't know.
We did the
100?
main one. We did the main one in March.
Yeah, and then we did March Mayhem in April,
in
and then
April,
I think we
and
did.
then we did that one in June, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so we did 3 last year.
I think
we're not
so.
doing 3 this year.
one.
No.
We're definitely just doing 1. But what?
I just fill my bracket out with all Roger Rabbit. That's what I did. Every spot.
do.
What did we do? Simpsons?
We did
was
Simpsons.
that
We
last
did
year?
That was the
that.
main one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the main one was Simpsons.
And we messed
Um,
up by putting
Yeah, because who won?
everybody.
Bart or
I think it
Homer?
was
I don't
Bart
even.
or Homer that won.
Bart or
Yeah,
Homer.
I don't remember.
Boring.
Yeah,
All
I
you
know-
boring people voted for Bart or Homer. I already.
I
don't have to rehash this from last time. It's fine.
Argued. But what
What should we do this time?
this year?
I had an idea. I was thinking about it. Have you done it yet? Star Wars.
No.
No.
Star Wars.
We have not
have
done
not,
Star
no.
Wars.
We've done
I like
attractions,
that.
Star
villains,
Wars.
food.
Here, let me see. I have all
Simpsons.
of them here. The first
All right.
year we did March Mayhem, we did Disneyland attractions.
All right.
And
what
that,
won?
That was 2018. Haunted
Mansion.
Mansion won that year. 2019 we did animated characters, and
Mm.
Mickey Mouse won.
What a freaking jerk.
All right. 2020. That's what I said. Glad somebody's on the right side
Ripped
of.
up. That was
Someone
rigged.
said it.
Yes, glad somebody finally vocalized it. In 2020, we did the different ages of film. So we put Silver, Golden, Millennium, and the Renaissance up against each other. So
Okay, like
films
4
from
in
each of the
each bracket,
eras.
okay.
Yeah. In 20... Oh, that year was the first time we did March Mayhem in April as
Mhm.
well, where we
Oh,
pitted
yeah.
different ones of the same thing. So we did a second round of it, basically.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, no, I take that back. March Mayhem in April in 2021 was Extinct Attractions.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
I don't remember if Captain EO or the People Mover won, but those were
People
the final
Mover.
2. The People Mover won? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the 2 in the finals. In 2022, we did Disneyland Snacks.
Mm-hmm.
In 2023.
Churro one snacks, right?
Oh, that was our favorite quotes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the Diamond Edition. That was favorite quotes. And then we did March Mayhem in April in 2023 as well, and that was the Indiana Jones bracket. So 2023 was the Indy bracket. Or we called it Raiders March Mayhem in April,
Raiders
but
March
in
Mayhem.
July, because it was technically in July, not June either.
This is the chaos I bring to this podcast.
It was, I almost cursed.
It was
It
fun.
was awesome. I didn't catch myself there. And then we did, in 2023, March Mayhem in April, favorite quotes, Second Chance Edition.
Okay.
So we went back and revisited some
We
of
were just
those.
going to town with these March
and then
Mayhems.
the main March Mayhem in 2024 was The Simpsons. And we didn't do it in April last year.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I guess I was getting 23 and 24 confused.
Yeah. So there we go. Star Wars seems like a good option.
Star Wars. We haven't done them on our draft yet. We haven't done them anywhere.
Where do you start, though? Because this Star Wars is a lot.
I mean,
there's
maybe it's like Star Wars, like
side characters.
Like, I don't know.
I mean,
There's got to be a way to quantify it where Darth Vader doesn't win.
I was about
Or
to say that
We,
because
yeah,
we could do light versus dark,
Right.
right? Light side versus dark side.
Right.
But we pull out Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we pull out Leia.
I was gonna say because the popular ones. Let's go for.
So then, are we just doing are we doing Jedi versus Sith, or can C-3PO be in there?
Oh, maybe
Right?
that's a better title for it. Yeah. Unless
So then we can have Kiadi Mundi and
Babu Frick can be in it.
Yeah.
yeah, Babu Frick's not a Jedi though, so that's
That's why I
but-
was talking about but what do we call them then?
that's
Because
the
they're
thing.
not sidekicks.
Star Wars.
So we should call it Star
Something.
Wars, not bad, potentially bad.
Chaotic good,
Chaotic.
chaotic bad. There you go.
That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can work on the title and we can smooth out some of those rough edges.
Right.
If anybody
Yeah.
listening has an idea of how, what we should call it, or how we can break this up, because that was the problem with the Simpsons one, right?
Right.
The fact that
Right.
characters like Homer and Bart, these powerhouse characters, we knew were potentially going to make it to the end.
Right.
And I kind of randomized it. I used a little Excel equation thing,
Yeah.
a formula to randomize the placement for a lot of them. But even then, depending on who they're going up against, you know that they're going to end up in the finals, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anybody listening, if you have an idea, Brian, we might need your help on this one. But
Please.
if we can figure out what to call it, I know there's a lot of people that listen. There's a lot of members of the FGP Squad that are big Star Wars fans too, which is going to be great. Because like I said, we could do light versus dark side. We could do Sith versus Jedi. Sith versus Jedi.
Sith.
Seth versus Joni.
Joni
Or
versus
whatever.
Chachi.
Joni versus Chachi. What would the other? Because we could do droid versus non-droid, human or.
I'm trying to see
I
because
still
other people
chaotic
have
good and
other
chaotic
people have done this. This is not an original thing.
No.
People had it broken up into light side, dark side, droids, and aliens and adversaries. Is one of the. This was a Lego one that was done in 2021. This was. Oh, this is all droids. We'll come up with a something. I think.
We will. And
Yeah.
I think our listeners, they know that we really love to think outside the box so that it's not so mainstream per se, or like your typical
Or maybe we just like each
like
pick-
characters.
We did this before. I think we just each pick like 7 of them or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and also I don't think people are gonna get mad, but I don't think Grogu should be in part of it.
We'll figure it out.
Grogu
I
would,
don't
I think, win the whole thing.
Yep, exactly.
I
That's
think he's got
something
the potential to win the whole thing. You know how we could do it? I like the idea of each of us picking like 7 or whatever we would need to break it up. We could do it draft style, right, to build the bracket.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the way that we would do it is we would round table it. Each one of us got a pick, and that's how we would line them up on the bracket. Like we don't even like it. Just as they go down the line. Or was that part of what's ruined last year? Because last year,
going down the line is the hard. What you have to do with the brackets, from what I understand, is like you have to put the powerhouses up against each other.
right?
Like
and that's why Gavin helped us a lot with the brackets when he was participating with us, because he would. I might just reach out to him and ask
Right.
him
I mean,
for help with it.
he's really good at this. Like
He
he
is.
really, really, really helps us out.
He's been traveling a lot.
Yeah.
but I'll see if he's willing to help us build it out. Because
and
that would be really helpful.
I'm gonna say for when us deciding, any Star Wars character counts. Wherever you want these Star Wars characters from,
Are we allowing
wherever
animals and stuff?
you can, if you can explain
Like
what it
Chewbacca?
is, like the
Like the loth cats
loth
that they're
cat.
out there, because you know
I
cats.
want an Ewok.
See,
I
so
want
I
an
don't.
Ewok.
I mean, what? How
I'm
do
just telling you right now, freaking Captain RX-24 is on my bracket.
Nice.
Rex.
Rex?
I
Not
like
the
it.
freaking Rex from the animated thing. Rex from Star Tours. Thank you very much.
Not from August Cantina.
No, from Star Tours.
Okay.
He's better in Star Tours.
You don't want him spinning.
Can we just have both versions
Ricky,
and see which
yeah,
one
this
wins?
is
We
all
should put them up against each
We
other.
should do
An all
it,
Rex
yeah.
bracket. T-Rex, Rex. No.
That would be funny.
Can we do an all Rex bracket? Can I get enough Rexes?
If you can find enough Rexes, sure.
Oh, so far I got Rex from Toy Story and I got Rex from Star Tours. And that's it. That's
No,
2.
there's another.
And we got
there's
DJ
a Clone
Rex,
Wars.
and we got the Clone Wars Rex.
Yeah.
And what about, I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. Disney.
You know what? It'll keep
Rex.
them busy.
Rex. All right. Cool. So we've decided on Star Wars.
Yeah.
If we do have the powerhouse players in the brackets, we can join them up, one in each quadrant, and then we can put up like Luke versus Vader, right? Like that way they're really up against each other, and only one of them can survive until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure it out. We can maybe we have vetoes. Like each of us can veto one character, or like you put it on and they're like, "Haha, no,
Yeah.
too much."
I think
We'll figure it out.
The hardest part about this one is that I don't think any one of us is enough of a Star Wars fan to know like how good some of those matchups would be. Like well, okay, I'll speak for myself. Although I like the Star Wars films a lot more, I feel like I'm more of a Fairweather fan than most.
I think
people
I
that are,
would.
like,
I think
really-
I have
you know
a
what I mean?
halfway decent gauge, but
Yeah.
I say that about a lot of things, and then they turn out to be false. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
would
take your
only-
word for it.
who knows?
I mean, I would only be able to base it on what I've seen in film. Like, that's pretty much it. I know there's a lot more people who are more knowledgeable. Power, like, who's powerful, who's, like, equal in power and whatnot. Or
Well, but we don't
ability.
even. It doesn't even really matter about ability. It's just like who likes people more. Like
Yeah.
what characters do people like? Like yes, Darth Vader. People like, but like if you put
Jar Jar
I don't know,
Binks!
Jar Jar Binks up
He's
there,
gonna
he
win the whole damn
probably
thing.
will.
Gonna win
You
the
know
whole
what?
thing.
If there's a bunch
People
of
are
jokes,
gonna troll the tournament, and he's gonna win the whole damn thing.
you know
We
what?
can't
I would
have
vote
him
for
then.
Jar Jar Binks.
He's like gonna win.
We'll just have Jar Jar Binks. He's gonna win.
All the
maybe-
screenshots
All right,
of
listen.
him.
FGP Squad. I know a handful of you are Star Wars fans. What if we can make the whole bracket creation a thing, right? And then we can prep the bracket and then post it in the FGP Discord channel for some help and for some feedback.
Yeah.
And that way, if it looks off, we can get some feedback before it goes live in March. And if it looks good, then cool. If not, we'll be able to make some final adjustments before we reveal the bracket to everyone. And then, you know what I mean? Like, at least that way
I love that
feel
idea.
like we didn't. Because I know you're saying you feel confident, Andrew.
No, I'd rather other people have some eyes on this.
All right, cool. Then we're
Not a
agreed.
problem.
All right, we're agreed. We'll do that. So we'll build it out. We'll post it in the FGP Discord. We'll get some feedback. We'll finalize it, and then we'll be ready in 27 days for the longest month of the year. I'm so glad that we get so many days to work on this.
So many days.
Could we have started this earlier? Yes.
Yeah.
Did we? No.
We had a
Why?
whole year
Life.
to come up with it.
Come on.
It's
A whole
fine.
year.
Come on now. The only reason I remembered is because I'm looking at some stuff here. I've been working on stickers that I'm sending out in some packages hopefully this week. I have a hint on me. That's the hint for the stickers.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
It's a name tag if you're just listening.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says Heyzen on it.
Sometimes I forget.
But it looks
Many times
cool.
I forget. Then there's a big old name tag on Andrew. It's
There it
the
is.
same thing,
Yeah.
but Andrew. Should I be Andrew?
You could be
Maybe I should
Andrew.
be Andrew. Should I be Andrew? Maybe I'll be Andrew.
Ah, look at that dork.
Maybe I'll just maybe should I be Mel? Maybe I'll be Mel. So
Oh, there you go.
I'll just be Mel.
Oh, you look nice.
Right? All right. Well, more to come on March Mayhem. We have a full 27 days to come up with that. So, yay. Let's see. It's been a week.
Yeah.
That feels more like 17 months.
Uh-huh.
But
Mhm.
we are committed to finding fun stuff for you this week.
Fun,
Yeah.
fun, fun.
So, hey, what were you saying about Rise of the Resistance? We're talking about Star Wars. You mentioned something about Rise of the Resistance.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah. I saw
What's happening?
I saw a video today, and apparently, the cannons are working again. You know, remember those cannons in the Rise of the Resistance, where you go into the cannon and they're like
They
moving in
go-
front of you and stuff, and they go, and they shoot back and stuff, and they haven't been working for like a while.
I've only seen that in videos because the times that I've been on Rise of the
Aye,
Resistance,
that's right, that's
they were
right.
never functioning.
So
That's
apparently
right.
they're back working as of
Nice.
today, according to multiple sources and videos.
When
so
was the
yeah.
video posted?
This afternoon.
Oh, so they must be broken again.
And then, yeah, Scott Gustin posted something
They must
about
be restarting Rise
Yep.
again. All right.
So yeah, exactly. Though they won't be working tomorrow.
In the picture, have they always been green, or is that a new thing?
No, they've always been green.
Oh, then I haven't been watching it the same either. I
I'm
was
like,
like, that's
damn.
new.
I'm like 90% certain. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Rise of Resistance.
Because I'm like thinking, I'm like, I remember the booms and stuff, but I don't remember being green.
I don't remember the
5 years.
color.
Here's 5
Yeah.
years ago.
I could, if you asked me, I would have said they were like a blue or purple.
Or red.
Yeah, a red would have made sense. That's
Well,
actually a
yeah.
good choice,
It's
yeah.
Star Wars, so they're either green or red. That's just how laser beams work in Star Wars.
Unless you are, why am I blanking
Mace
out on his
Windu,
name?
is that
Mace
what you're trying to
Windu,
say?
yes.
But he doesn't have laser beams. He just has.
You don't know.
You
You don't know. What if he did? What if
I mean,
he's working on a blaster that matches
see-
his lightsaber?
You see, this is why we need your help, FGP Squad. It's exactly why we need your help.
You don't know. He could be packing. He just hasn't shown
I mean,
it.
he's packing a lightsaber.
What if he's packing a blaster? Maybe he picked one up the last time he was at like Space Mart or something.
Space smart.
You don't know. Maybe they were on sale. I would have picked
boy.
up 2. Who knows?
This
Who
is all
knows?
canon.
I said it is all canon. I mean, what do you do when they're on sale? You buy 2.
Yes, 5 years ago they were green. So I'll
Oh,
take
so
that
they-
as
oh, okay,
they've
so-
always been green.
I have yet to see them properly then.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun.
There's like some like red lights on the side, but when it shoots out the window and the like front part is green.
Well,
Wow.
if they can keep those working long enough for me to see them in person, I will feel like they existed.
Would be
But
nice.
because I haven't seen them in person, I think they're just a myth.
Or they're purple.
Or they're purple. Yes. Let's see. Boom. Hey, remember that DIY light guy that we showed? Was it 1 or 2 episodes ago? He was making the Madame Leota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last
The bubble.
episode, yeah.
Okay, yes, the last episode. So Bob Gurr I think we mentioned it. So Bob Gurr had seen him either at a convention or something like that, or he was like in a park, or he was at something, a restaurant, and Bob Gurr saw the Doom buggy that he had made from his his electric scooter, and Bob Gurr got on it. He was like driving it around and everything. It was like super cool, right? Well, apparently Bob saw the video of him making the Madame Leota, and he was like, I want one of those. And so now he's making one of those Leota things for Bob Gurr.
Nice.
That is so cool.
Right? It's one of those moments where in the time that I've had the 3D printer, I've had a lot of people criticize what I've been doing because they're saying, like, you're not a real creator, right? Like, you're just buying a file or downloading a file or something, and then you're just printing it. And in some cases, yes, that is the case. But people don't take into consideration that once those things are done, there's a lot of additional work that goes into it. Like, there's been stuff that I've been making, and I'm getting ready, let's say, for like the FGP Squad, right? No joke, some of these things I've printed like 5 or 6 times because I want to get them just right. And in those cases, it's not just printing them. Like, I have to hand sand them, I have to primer them and sand them again, I have to like primer them and then paint them and then do detailing on them, and there's a lot of manual work that goes into a lot of these things. I've made like some helmets, and I've made some stuff for other people that require a lot of additional work. So the painting process and like the weathering process, and there's a lot of creative like aspects that go into this 3D printing stuff, right?
Absolutely.
And I will tell you that the more that I see these projects in person, or the more videos that I see, we actually have one that I'm going to show in a little bit. Like, the more excited I get about creating stuff, right? And I think it like reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to build stuff with Lego, and now I just have like a different type of building. You know what I mean? Like, I make my own Legos, basically, is basically what it comes down to, you
Yeah.
know, with this tool. And we also have Lego stuff to show you. Hey, look, it's all tying together. So yeah, I look at these projects that some of these creators make, and I'm just, one, I'm in awe at like some of the stuff that they create, and 2, it's so inspiring to see that you can take these existing things. Like, I don't know about you, but for a long time I would buy things, and I'll give you an example. Well, I don't have anything on here that I want to do that too, but let's say that I bought something at Lowe's, like a Madame Leota thing, right? Like,
Right.
I would take that thing at face value. Like, I would just buy it and let it do its thing and stuff. And I paid $30 for this. I don't want to ruin it and stuff. But I have to tell you that, especially in the last 2 years, watching a lot of these videos and building these things out myself, I feel like I've built up a little bit of confidence where now, like, I want to weather them, and I want to mess with them, and I want to make them look more real, and I want to give them this like different, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
it just, it's just made this like burst of different type of creativity come out in me that I haven't been able to express in a really long time, and I'm just having so much fun with it.
You are having fun with it. You love like the little details and stuff like that. So keep doing your thing.
Sometimes too much. Sometimes to a fault. But hey.
What do we say? It's
you're not the only one.
Passionate.
Yes, thank you for being kind and saying that it's passion, Andrew. It's not neurotic at all.
It's passion.
Okay. So speaking of, since we're talking about Madame Leota, can we show this video that you sent? Who sent this, Mel? Did you send this, or Andrew? Did you send
Andrew
this toy?
did, but it is
Oh, the toy. Okay.
quite
Yeah.
a toy.
Right, I'm gonna play this. It might be loud,
And
but
then
let's
we
take a look
also
and then we
have
can comment on
a
it.
second face.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like if you don't want to do the other one.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That's really cool.
That's great, actually.
That's really neat.
How much is it?
She's $199.
Okay, so
$199.
two things here. Oh, first of all, before I say anything, your thoughts.
Cool.
Just the way that she said, "Oh, just $199."
I mean, it's so if you've only listening to this, it's Madame Leota, like the ball. So at the very beginning, she takes like the globe part off so she can put the face on.
Right.
And she has her book, and it's like a chair and stuff. And you can barely see it in the video, but it is projecting the face onto that little tiny face. It's like an actual video projected on the face, kind of like what the other guy did. And then when the video turns off, you can click on like a painted face to the front of it.
Which is weird because the projection itself is really, really cool. Like just keeping it the way that it is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the Madame Leota items, like her face isn't detailed, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a few things that look just as great.
Right.
And she's on the chair that you see in the seance room.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. But for $199, when majority of that is all plastic, I don't know about that. I don't,
I mean, it's
because
pretty big.
it's plastic.
Yeah.
Is
So
it
here's-
though? I know the I know the head is plastic, but I don't know about the
Oh, it
chair.
all looks plastic, dude.
And the chair
It's-
could be resin.
yeah.
It might be resin. I'm gonna look.
I
at it
don't
as
think
well.
so. I don't.
This is 2025 Disney merchandise, man. That's plastic.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
it's.
Yeah, I agree with Mel on this one. That was going to be my comment, that the second face that they pull out of the chair's butt to put on the
Yes, they do
Madame
pull it out of the
Leota
chair's
face,
butt.
like it looks so cartoony and so fake that it cheapens.
Yes.
It just makes it look like a super cheap toy that you buy at like Dollar Tree or whatever.
That's their
right?
like stylized face of hers that they keep using that I don't like.
But it doesn't look good. And this one right here, the projected face looks much more like the Leota in the mansion. I think it's got a lot more character to it. It doesn't have the crystal ball, but the hair is shaped in such a way that it looks like it's in the shape of the crystal ball, right? So you get kind of the illusion of the crystal ball like floating above the chair here. If they left it like this, even if it is resin, like I would tear this up and just like make it look like it's like got cobwebs and it's dirty and like weather it, right? Like this is me again, just messing this up. The best part about this toy, or whatever this is, one, the Leota face as it is, the projected version, not the plastic clip-on face, but the book. The enchantment book, it looks so detailed. It looks so good. That, I think, is my favorite part of this piece. Like if you look at it when they set it down, yeah. I mean, even the chair, like, there's that clip-on ugly face.
Yeah, I don't like that face.
I'm
I mean,
sending
it's
you-
detailed, right? I think it's well enough, but
Oh yeah.
you know, it is what it is. I'm
I
not
sent
gonna-
an eBay listing for one.
I've seen
that
a
has
few.
some better image, so you can kind of see the detail a little better.
Let's
like
see.
with
Oh
the
wait,
actual-
it does have the crystal ball on it.
Yeah, she takes it off right at the beginning.
Oh, I didn't see that she took it off at the beginning.
Yeah, she takes it off right at the beginning,
Oh, okay.
so she can change the
Gotcha.
face.
I still don't like it.
But you can definitely see like
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on.
the
Let
sides
me-
of the chair has the like little plastic things and stuff. But the book looks great.
Let me share this one. Hold on. Yeah, this is. I mean that the
But
Raven
this also
of
says
itself looks
D23
really
Expo
good.
2024. I don't remember seeing this at the D23 Expo.
I don't
was
remember
there.
seeing this at the expo either.
I don't remember because someone would have said something.
Right.
I mean, I like to shop with somebody who's there, so I didn't hear.
They do have a picture of it glowing when it's turned off.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out.
And the candles glow.
Yeah. It does look nice when it starts. See, but this is the projected face, right?
Correct.
Right.
This isn't the little clip-on face. So I definitely like this version better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
I
know,
think it's just for
$200
people
though?
that want. I mean, it's $200. I think it's just for people that want the option. You know, when you turn the face off, because you're not always going to have it projecting.
True.
So
That
it
makes
must be
sense.
like it must look not great when the projector isn't working.
How much?
So the,
Well, you
How
can
much
kind
was
of
that
tell
giant-
if you
Sorry.
look at. I'm sorry. If you look at the face right here,
uh-huh.
we zoom into it. It's just like the shape, right? So I guess you're right. It does have like even this one. This was a gift that I got. Like even this one
Yeah.
has some definition to her face.
Right.
Yeah,
but I'm
that's the one I
guessing
got.
because of that one is more just kind of like vague shaped. The other one is less
Yeah.
detailed, so that's probably why they included the clip-on face in the chair's butt, as you said.
It is in the chair's butt.
So I was wondering how much was the little projected face that the DIY guy had? Because
That was like $30 or something.
Yeah.
That's probably Get one of those for cheaper, and then just copy his instructions, and there you go.
Yeah. I'm like zooming in on this, Andrew. It doesn't look like resin.
It's probably plastic. You're probably right.
And that book looks so good.
It would be so cool. Okay, if it was $200 and it was resin, and even if the chair had like some upholstery fabric, I'd be sold. It's little details like
Yeah.
that. Like I would pay for it.
Yeah, I think if it was, because then they put some work into it, right? Like then
Yes.
it feels
Yes.
more handcrafted. It feels like it's worth that much. Like, I love Haunted Mansion stuff, but $200 for what should be a tops $50 toy, even if you're including like the Disney tax on it, like that's like tops a $50 toy. Especially considering it's going to be $12.50 at Company D in like 2 months.
Right.
$30.
See, and that
You can't
looks
tell
awesome.
me. You can't tell me that they can't get. Come on.
And
That's
that
what
looks
I'm like, huh?
awesome.
And it's all
And it's
plastic, right?
plastic.
Yeah.
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 That's
Can you
was
wear
it
it
a
as a
piggy
mask?
bank? Is that what it is, Melissa?
Yeah, it's a piggy bank.
It's a piggy bank.
Can we cast it to make a mask?
Probably.
Probably.
Let's cast it to make a mask. And then we can
Just
be on the
gotta seal it
podcast
first.
Avast. It'd be International Talk Like a Pirate Day. And that's what we wear for International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
There we
I
go.
would love that.
All right. Well, we should move on from criticizing this
Might
Madame
find
Leota
this.
toy.
We're just being honest. We don't say we didn't hate
Yeah.
it. We like it.
I mean, I do like it. It just needs, it's just not $200 worth of like,
Yeah.
right? That post was by MD Toys on Instagram if you want to check that out. But
that head that the guy used for the Madame Leota head is called Hauntley's Animated 3D Head. They were sold at Spirit Halloween, so you're gonna have to wait till next Halloween to get your hands on them.
Oh, that's...
But it was like $40.
Or you can go on eBay and find it for like $600 now.
I don't know. I'm not even seeing. Let's see. Can I find it on eBay?
Ew.
No,
For
it's not
what? For
even on-
more?
Not even on eBay.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, I want to bring up this video. Who sent this video originally? Did you, Andrew?
Which one?
The animatronic. The Bill animatronic video.
Jeez,
Bill Nye, the
excuse
science
me.
guy. Bill
no,
Cipher.
Bill Cipher. Yeah.
I didn't send. I don't. Did I send it?
Was it
I don't
you?
know.
I'm trying to go
What are
back.
you talking about?
All right.
Why don't you play it?
I don't
know what the
okay,
heck you're
so I don't
talking
remember
about.
which one of you.
When, like
posted this.
recently?
No, this was
No.
like some time ago.
Oh.
So this video, okay, so one of you sent this in our
maybe.
chat. Yeah, let me bring it up. So one of you sent this video by Wicked Makers in our chat, and I follow their work. I've seen multiple of their videos, and we had watched some of them with the kids because they made some Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, and we were talking about like building stuff and everything, and they built an animatronic Bill Cipher. And I've been wanting to create like a bigger project with the boys that we can learn a lot of different skills with, right? And building my ultimate goal with learning to 3D print and doing all that stuff was to build an Iron Man helmet that was motorized. Yes, you can buy one. They make them. They're like $300 or whatever. But I think it would be super cool if I could just print everything, paint it, build it out, and then use like Arduino or something to program the helmet so that if I said like, hey Jarvis, open helmet, it opens the helmet, right? Wicked Makers built this Bill Cipher animatronic from 3D printed parts. They did use some foam and stuff like that. I am going to play and fast forward. You could see them. They trimmed out. If you're only listening, I would recommend checking out the YouTube video for this one.
Basically, they made a triangle and they have a hole in it.
We can also link their video so you can watch it as well. But they use styrofoam for the majority of this project. But then they built this like metal frame. They're welding it so that they can hold some of the animatronic parts that they're building. That's going to end up holding the eyeball that they make. That is an ad. I'm just gonna block this out. I'm gonna move forward here. Boop. So you can see this big ball thing that they added.
Printed, 3D printed eye.
It is a 3D printed eye, and they have all these servos and stuff that they control, and they have this like blinking eyeball.
They do.
Right? So a lot of these parts are available. They list out all the parts that they purchased. They talk about the software that they use to animate it, and these boards that they use to program it. These Botango boards that they use to create the animations and control the eyeball. I would love to get into this. I would love to be able to experiment and do something like this. I don't know what the price is for some of these boards, so I think that would be the most restrictive part is finding out how much they cost and then what the software costs to be able to learn how to make them and everything. But yeah, they build out. I want to fast forward through this because
they're putting some like LED tape stuff inside the edge.
So he's almost built here. They add the here's Dipper. He did some voiceover work in order to record his own voice for it and stuff.
Oh, so he could make it.
Yeah. So here's the final Bill Cipher. Look how cool this thing looks,
I want
man.
the tools that they have and they use. That is so cool and fun.
So he's like moving around with that metal bracket that they created. Looks like he's floating, but he's also responding because of how they made him, they're talking to him and he's responding to them. I don't know if they were pre-programmed. That was the one thing I don't remember from the video. Whether it was actual voice prompts or if they just knew what he was going to respond.
Right. They
and they was
had
just
a set
timed.
of, like, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what's the coolest thing out of all of this? No, I mean just the realization that we can make our own animatronics. Like, granted, yes, we can't really, but it's there. It's possible.
Yeah.
And like, this is cool. I would love to just have everything, and they make it seem like it's so easy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to
Well, but
weld
see,
too.
that's like their whole job.
Yeah.
Their whole job is being creators, I'm assuming. And so,
Which is
Yeah.
awesome.
like, they get to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
I got to go to work.
Yeah, all of their videos are
Same.
basically them making stuff like this, right? So, but there's, like what you're saying, Mel, I think that's what gets me excited about this process too, right? Because if let's say that we decided, for Halloween we wanted to build something for outside when people came to get candy from our door, and Bill
Yeah.
Cipher was there to like meet them, right? And
Right.
like talk smack or whatever when they're collecting their candy. Like, this isn't something that's going to be at everybody's house.
right.
This would be like the one cool thing on the block
Right.
or whatever. If it comes out looking, mine probably would not look like this. I will.
I mean, for Halloween,
say,
that'd be
like,
fine.
Listen,
No, here's
this
the thing,
is not gonna
Heyzen.
look
Yours
like
will look like that, but it'll take you, like,
6 years
400
to build
different
it.
prints and
Right. It'll take me 6 years to build what they did in like 6 weeks.
18 different types of paint.
But Mel's right. Like, the fact that the barrier to entry for a lot of these things that felt like they were off limits for a lot of us for a long time are so much more accessible, and they're so much easier to learn given the fact that a lot of these tutorials are on YouTube.
Right.
You can learn how to build pretty much anything now on YouTube. And if it's not the exact thing that you want, you can learn certain things that will help you build,
Right.
the other
Yeah.
item.
I learned how to
this
do
one-
drywall on YouTube.
I've done similar things on how to fix stuff around my house. So yeah. And I think he mentions in this video that he learned how to make the animatronic eyeballs from someone else that does that on YouTube. And he just took like what he learned from making a set of 2 eyeballs and just used one.
Right.
Right? And so, I mean, I feel like I want this. I want to make one of these so bad.
Maybe like a mini one.
Yeah.
I
Start
could
small.
take up the entire. I mean, if I did this one, it would definitely take the place of the other one that I had started making, the one that looks like he's coming out of the wall.
Right.
And I printed that one. I have a small version of it, but I like this one more now. It's a shiny toy. I want
Right.
this one. So, if I ever build it, I'll let you know.
That guy on the left is kind of looking like Sid. from
Yeah.
Toy
A little
Story.
bit, right? He does. Let's see. Oh, since we are talking about Gravity Falls, I am going to take a short break to thank a very special group of listeners, and then I'm going to show you something else that we were
I was
talking
like
about in our
the
chat.
Fairy Gravity Falls parents. What are we
Yes,
ta-
yes, exactly. So I'm going to take this moment to thank a very special group of listeners, a.k.a. our podcast, Fairy Godparents, or as they call themselves, the FGP Squad, because it is their support via Patreon that help make these episodes of Podketeers possible. For more information on how you can become part of the FGP Squad family, we invite you to go to podketeers.com/FGP. There you will find a list of some of our top contributors, including a link to our Patreon, some information about what the FGP Squad is all about. But of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. But being a part of the FGP Squad family gets you some additional perks, like access to additional content that we've uploaded to Patreon, access to discount codes for new Podketeers gear, random giveaways, access to a special section of Discord, and it includes access to our happy hour calls when we get an opportunity to do those. That's something that we started doing a couple years ago when the parks were closed, and we haven't had an opportunity to do to do one in a while. So definitely planning one of those very soon. So FGP Squad, we're hoping that you can join us for that. Play some games and stuff just like we have before. But yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to answer any questions. And to all of the members of the FGP Squad, we just want to send a huge thank you for your continued support. Since we're talking about links, this is a good time to remind you that podketeers.com/links is where you want to go to find some of our most requested links, including our latest episode, the Quizneyland playlist, a link to our Discord if you want to join our Discord community, a link to the FGP Squad, any fundraisers that we are running with our official charity team, Team Boat Willie, a link to our YouTube channel and our pal Larry's YouTube channel, Goofy Guys Adventures. Make sure that you're following him if you want to see live streams from the park. And, of course, a link to our Armchair Imagineering playlist. I like to keep a shortcut of this on my phone so that I can easily access it. You just, have it available. Click it. Podketeers.com/links. Get to it whenever you need to. And, fun times. All right.
Is there a link to our YouTube on there?
There is.
Great.
There is. We're almost at 600 on our YouTube.
Wow.
We're like
That's cool.
580 something at this
Rock
point.
and roll. We're trying to
don't
get to
remember.
1,000 people. So
Our
tell
goal
your
for
friends.
2025 is
Tell
1,000.
your family. Tell your coworkers.
Use your 7 Gmail accounts.
Use your 7. I already did.
Nice.
4 of them are me.
Nice.
Still counts. Tell everybody. Go subscribe. We're a lot of fun. Kind of annoying, but it's okay.
But lovable.
Lovable, yes.
Relatable
lovable.
too.
Lovable and annoying. Just like basically everybody on the face of the earth. It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know it. Okay. So back to this thing. We're going to wrap this all up. I think this is what we'll end the podcast on today because this was super fun.
Okay.
We started with some Lego talk. Well, we didn't start with Lego talk, but we did talk Legos. We did talk some creation stuff. And then we're talking Bill Cipher. So this is a good transition. I've never heard of this site before, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I know you sent these links, but do either of you have any experience with this rebrickable.com site?
No.
I mean, Melissa sent the first one.
I was going to say the only time I saw it is when somebody else posted it.
Okay.
So I thought it was interesting, and that's why I sent it over.
Yeah,
So
I've not. Yeah.
I was reading a little bit about the site on the main page, and their banner image says, reuse your old Lego bricks to find and build new creations.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that Lego has like a creator program, basically, where you can create something and then submit it to become an official Lego creation that would get like its own like set, its own bricks, its own box, all that stuff, right?
Right.
But some of the creations on rebrickable.com are amazing. Like
Yup.
the ingenuity of these creators with the stuff that already exists is fantastic. Here, let me share this first one since we were talking about Gravity Falls. Let's talk about Gravity Falls here.
Yeah.
Look at this mystery shack.
Yep.
Like, I'm so excited. Listen to my voice. Look at this mystery shack. This is so good.
It's awesome. I only thought that they had like you were talking about Lego's officials kind of their sets and stuff, but to know that we could take what we have, or if you don't have, you're gonna have to buy, but make up all these different things. That's pretty cool.
This is so
Make
cool.
your own.
I'm just looking at more right now.
And then what's neat is that you have tabs on the bottom that'll tell you like what parts and how much it may cost you. So you have like an understanding, like if you need to buy parts or whatever, on top of the instructions as well, if they're available.
Yeah. So one thing I realized as I was looking through some of these is that you can buy the instructions that the creators make. They build out instruction manuals for you to create this. And so what Mel was referring to is down here where it says buy the parts. It generates this brick list of things that you need in order to either look through your stuff or what you need to purchase in order to build this thing. It is semi-broken, but I mean, if you are looking for some of these main parts or some of these original sets, they're gonna be expensive, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of, so if you have your own Lego bricks, I think this is where you're gonna shine, because you can buy for this one, for instance, this Mystery Shack, you can buy the PDF for like $14. And it'll teach you how to build this out of the pieces that you already have. Obviously, if you're missing some, you're going to have to get a little creative, or you're going to have to find the missing pieces and buy them. The problem with a lot of these pieces is that there are certain pieces that only come with certain sets.
Right.
And there are some that have been retired already and are going to be much more difficult to find. So when we scroll down and some of those lists were like $1,000 and stuff, it might be because it has some of these retired bricks as part of the things that you need, right? But something else that I think I think it was Andrew that sent this one, but check this one out. It's like the little Indiana Jones ride vehicle.
I just found another one where somebody has a big giant one on there. Too.
I was looking at
you
that
look at
too.
the big giant one. Oh, I like the big giant.
The
one.
ride vehicle?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
big
All right, let me see.
boy.
Send me the link so
Here
I can
we
see
go.
it. Is it
Big
by Creation
boy.
Caravan?
No, it's a different person.
It's a green one, right? Yeah.
It's, Creation Caravan. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
This one is made. So I'm reading it. It's made from all the parts of a set called Land Rover Defender. So you just buy that set and it remods into this.
And that's fine.
And
So
it looks
cool.
cool.
And you can buy the instruction for this one for $15 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is
The Land
so
Rover
good, man.
Defender you can buy on Amazon right now for $300.
Oh, good. Good.
Because it's a
It's cheaper to-
retired. It was $159 originally from Lego, but
Of course.
it's discontinued.
This looks so good. And then there's a little tiny one right here.
Right. See, the only
That's
thing after
funny.
this, I would put like the little initials that you would see on the back of the Jeeps.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think that little one is the.
So like a Hot Wheels or something?
It's the
looks like
one
it.
that's from Tokyo.
Ooh.
I don't know where it went, but it comes in this little box.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, but yeah, so here's the other one, the original one you had sent over. I mean, this one is
There's the little
definitely
one.
smaller. This is by the same creator that made the Mystery Shack.
Right.
But
yeah.
it looks so much like the Jeep.
It does. I mean,
It's perfect,
yeah.
and it's not that many pieces.
Yeah.
Does it show how many pieces it is?
But
There's
the
a spoiler next to it.
temple part.
Where is it? I don't see it.
No, in the image it shows the temple, which is the next one I probably.
Oh,
wanna talk
yeah,
about.
I got that one queued up right here to show you too because boom.
That I want.
Rock and roll, baby.
That's that.
Let's go.
Just the details, the little things, like
Yeah. It's
I
got the
want.
skeletons at the bottom over here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good. I mean, this is where Lego Brickmasters come from,
Right.
right? When you can take existing sets or just pieces that you have and build something that looks this good to potentially be an official set. I mean, this is absolutely
Let's
awesome.
get that Temple of Forbidden Eye set. I'll buy it. I'll buy 2.
Boom. There's finally indie merch.
Right.
Boom.
It's all we've been asking
Maybe
for.
that's what we should do. We should find some of these good ones, help them promote it so that they become official, and then you'll finally have merch to buy for Indiana Jones.
This seems like a lot of
But that
people are
would be-
making this. I found a third troop transport from the ride vehicle.
Ooh.
Is it
A
good?
third ride vehicle. It's all right. Oh, here's a fourth one.
Oh.
But that one's a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah.
There's
That's all we
Indiana
want.
Jones and the Lost Tomb. There's this one right here. There's a lot of Indiana Jones stuff on here.
Mm-hmm. I just looked up Indiana Jones right now.
I'm sure that if we search for Disney, it would break.
What if we look up?
Oh, they also have designer awards. Oh, this one actually became did this one become an actual Lego set?
No, I think
it
that is
did.
built. I think that's built from. I think the image is like
Oh,
you build
I
that
see.
from. I actually have that set. Not the original one with the two things. It's on a shelf over there.
I'm looking at the Sleeping Beauty castle right now.
Oh, I was looking at the Haunted
Ooh.
Mansion. Or the
Nah,
Indiana
I'm looking
Jones
at this one right here.
Oh, then I don't know.
That's cool.
Because it looks like it's got this
No,
Lego
I think
box
that
here.
it says. I think that is you build that from the Cinderella castle.
I see.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Wait. So if that's the case, how come we can't have... How come there's only the Cinderella castle? Or am I...
They
Because they hate us? Because they hate fun? Oh, look at this one. It's a little Jungle Cruise boat.
Oh, that's cute.
That is awesome. Oh, look. Oh, this is so good. Look at this one. This is the train station.
Oh.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. This is
Wow.
so good. I love this.
Oh, and imagine if you... Oh, dang it. If you make it wide enough and then you could have the actual train go through.
I think that's probably for, they have that don't they have a Lego train or something? I'm sure they do. I was thinking
Probably.
of did they have a Lego Disneyland train, or am I combining two things?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Lego
they don't-
Disney train station. Okay, so they did sell a Disney train station that came with the Disneyland Railroad, but it was a much smaller train station. It wasn't nearly as long. You can buy it on Amazon for $670.
Oh, good.
Absolutely not.
I think it's probably like a $250 set originally or something, but yeah.
All right, this one's just adorable. Nails the design, okay?
Okay.
Simple yet effective. Mr. Toad's vehicle.
Mr. Toad.
It does.
Right? That's so effective. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Here's
They got
another
lots
one.
of ride vehicles on here.
Look at this one.
Peter Pan.
This one's so good too.
That's cool.
And then
They
of
have-
course,
yeah,
of course, this one right here. We were just talking about it.
Rise of Resistance.
Rise of the
Yeah.
Resistance. Well, now with working
That is
cannons,
impressive, though.
right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, fit that droid right in there. So you gotta get that droid.
Yeah.
I am for it. Look at this one.
Oh yeah, Starspeeder 1000.
Ooh.
That is so good.
There's
I
a
am
bunch of fun stuff
for
in
this.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rebreakable.com. I was not aware of this website. But now there's a little Doom buggy on here.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's effective,
Mhm.
It's a dude.
right? I mean,
You know
it
what?
is- it's only $200 at Madame Leota's Something Beyond.
Regions flooded beyond.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. Is that what happened when it rained? Did it start flooding?
Apparently it rained and it started flooding, and now they have to like rip up a bunch of concrete.
Are you telling me that that a tool shed wasn't well placed and it
It wasn't
started
waterproof. and-
waterproof? Interesting.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me get my mug here.
Ay.
Look, I got two more to show you, and then we can wrap up the episode.
All
Okay.
right.
This one looks like it's very expensive to build.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
That has
No,
a
that would break-
lot of
no.
pieces,
That's a big old
I
pile
can't
of
do
shit.
that.
right?
Nope.
But look at this one. This is actually really cool looking.
This is Snow White's cottage, base and closed back
cute.
upgrade.
Doesn't that look good?
That is, yeah. I
That
like
is
that.
so creative. That
Wow.
looks like you're entering the attraction almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like
If
you
you're
could
just
see this as the
listening and want
facade.
to see these, just Google like Disneyland, or is
Or-
it Disney?
Or
watch
you
the
can go to YouTube
Yep.
and subscribe. YouTube.com/Podketeers. Help us get to 600. Our goal again is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. But yeah, check it out on YouTube. Let us know which one is your favorite.
Yeah.
Will we buy one? No, they're too expensive.
Will we buy the instructions?
Will we buy?
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Will
And
we
then
buy the
Heyzen can
instructions?
3D print
Maybe.
us all the parts. Can you 3D print Lego?
I'm not going to say yes. I am going to say
We'll see.
stay tuned.
Stay.
What if you could? Oh, okay. Keep going. No, I'm.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna end it because now I have that in my head.
Lego is made with ABS.
It
3D prints are made with ABS.
I think I need to go check in on some ABS filming. All right, that's it. We're gonna call it for this episode.
All right.
Anything else? We got a Quizneyland coming up this week.
Quizneyland coming up. Sure
Nice.
do.
Do you know what's gonna be included in this one?
I sure do, because it's already recorded. Heyzen, it's in the Google Drive,
Nice.
so you can
Yay!
upload at your leisure. This one, we have something called the Bible of Animation, Alice in Wonderland, Epcot, and Dude, Where's My Car?
Dude,
Really?
Where's my car?
Disney owns Dude, Where's My Car? So I can do a question about it.
Nice.
I had no idea.
Well,
Wow.
The more you know.
All right. Well, with that, it's time to call it. Again, help us out. Help us reach at least 600. That's our first goal on the YouTube channel on the road to 1,000 by the end of 2025.
Yes, the road to 1,000.
So Podketeers on YouTube, and
You can
join us
also
over on Discord.
leave comments on Spotify now, I learned. So if you listen through Spotify,
Oh, nice.
you can leave comments on Spotify now on podcasts. So
Very cool.
that.
Yeah, leave us a comment on Spotify.
has it
Yeah,
had,
help
does it
spread
do you
the
know
word.
do you get notifications on that? Because I left some
Probably.
comments and I was like, woohoo.
Probably.
I was just testing it. We'll have to figure it out.
I switched devices, and I'm not logged into all of the accounts that
Gotcha.
I have, so I should check.
Leave
It
some
would be fun
comments.
to see some comments on Spotify
Or YouTube.
or YouTube.
Yeah. say a
Or
thing.
join us on Discord.
See, if
Join
you're
our
watching
Discord
YouTube,
community.
see down there, there's a spot, there's like a comment thing. You can like
Yeah.
write hi. And then when you write hi, then I'll go in there and be like, hi, friend. What's up?
Yeah.
So just go down to
And
this
I'll be
little-
like, let's go.
all lowercase go. So down there's a comment thing if you're watching this. And just go typey. Just say anything. Like nice. Not bad.
Nice.
Nice. Say hi.
Nice. All right, that's
Just
it.
say nice.
Say nice. Nice.
That's it. It's going to wrap it up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep moving forward, and always remember to pass on the magic. Have a fantastic week, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.